Okay, so we're about to check out the second new series that I'll be reacting to from now on, and yeah, this is a show that I am really curious about. I have no idea what to expect, but I heard a lot of positive things about it. And of course, if you read the title, you know which show I'm talking about. But today I'll be reacting to the first episode of Beastars, which is a show about animals, yeah, like just animals who act like people. And this is the first time I'll be watching a show like this. There aren't that many shows with this kind of concept. Of course, like I've watched One Piece, so there are a lot of like animal like characters in it. But this is, I think, the first time I'm gonna be watching a show in which the whole cast are animals. So that's gonna be really interesting. I did hear some positive things about it. Also, my little brother, he watched this show. Um, Something he said was like that this show is a lot deeper than they make it seem at first. So that made me really excited because I really love shows that have a lot of depth to it, in which there's a lot to analyze. So whether that's true, I have to find out myself, but at least that made me really interested in watching the show. That's also why I decided to react to it. But aside from that, I know nothing about the plot. I haven't seen anything, not even a trailer, so this is gonna be completely new for me. And I'll just start with the show with a completely empty mind. So I don't want to spend too much time talking and just jump right into the episode. So without further ado, let's just watch the episode. So let's go. Alright, I'm ready, so I'm gonna start the episode in 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, I liked how only his eyes were red. Beastars. And we're getting to see a red moon as well. A full red moon. Ooh, we're starting off quite dark. Oh, I love this. I love this type of kind of animation that you just see like the lining. Mm. Oh shit. Lecture overview. Oh shit. It's a lecture building. Oh yeah, he just mentioned that they were supposed to be classmates. Oh, oh man, the show started quite dark. Oh yeah, a lot of people mentioned, by the way, that this show has really good CGI, which I already saw a little bit in the scene just now, but hmm. Hmm. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Um, that didn't really look good. But I already see that there's like a division between um, carnivores and herbivores. It happened in the morning. Oh, okay. Legacy is the wolf. Okay. Is this show supposed to be scary? Then I'm totally not prepared. There he is. But I don't think he's the guy that ate or killed Tem. I think. Oh my gosh! I knew. Oh, that's so cute. And I'm really surprised by his voice. I didn't expect this kind of voice, but it's so good. Oh wait, was it from them? Oh, I should have looked at the names, but I don't remember. Was the letter from him or himself or from them? Oh, okay. No. Okay, right. Okay, no, the letter was from them, and he's just giving it to her. Oh, I already love this wolf, and I've only seen him for 1 minute. Oh yeah, from them. Oh. Hmm. All right, we have a gorgeous deer. Oh my gosh. I love this jazzy background music. Where did Oh, I assumed it was the school, so I was like, wait, where did the mattress come from? But I guess that's like their dormitory. So they're all roommates. With you? No thanks. What? Why is everyone avoiding her? Wait, why do we have like a Cruella de Vil rabbit in this show? Okay. Okay, now we know why everyone's avoiding her, even though the reason is ridiculous. Ooh. Okay, I don't like this Lewis guy. He's way too arrogant. No, I guess I'll leave too. What? Uh-oh, he got demoted. Ooh. As intimidating as a house plant? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about with why I don't like that Lewis guy. But I'll talk more about Lewis later, after this episode. Hmm? That smell. And this is when that fateful encounter happened. Oh wow, these visuals! How the scent is like entering its mind. Oh wow. Excuse me, is this normal with animals? Okay, she already realized, but she's like, fine. And that's where we started off with in the beginning of this episode. The full moon chooses which beasts to shine on. Wait. This song. This is Wild Side. No way! Wait. I've been listening to this song for weeks. I love this song. I never knew it was from Beastars. I know this song. I love this song. I have it in my playlist. Oh my gosh, I never knew it was from this show. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yeah, Wild Side from Ali. Wow, I never knew it was from this show. But now that I think about it, it actually makes sense because we already kinda had that jazzy um, feel like in this show. Also in the soundtracks, background music they sometimes play, it's like quite jazzy, and the opening is the same, and I love it. Alright, so that was the very first episode of Beastars, and I'm impressed. I'm really pleasantly surprised by this whole show. And I finally understand where my brother was coming from when he said that this show is a lot deeper than it may seem at first glance. So there are just a few points I just want to discuss, and I finally have an idea of what this whole like overall plot or theme of this show is. I noticed it's a show about animals, so I just wondered like how much of like the animals' characteristics of which they are based upon are they really gonna implement in the show, because they could have also made it like a show on like um, a normal story with just the appearances of animals, but no, they really like they're really including the animals' traits really into this show as well. And that's where we come to like the main theme of this whole show, which is I think discrimination or like overgeneralization of these animals. And we already saw that in the beginning, like after after Tim got attacked and killed by an unknown predator, like all these herbivores already assumed that it was a carnivore, and then we already saw in the drama club room that there was this clear division between herbivores and carnivores. So they are just this generalization that carnivores will just attack herbivores because that's just in their nature. Even though the drama club was apparently like famous for or well known for having that really good cooperation between both types of animals, even this kind of incident could happen even within that kind of atmosphere. So that's kind of accentuated the point that carnivores are just beasts that will just attack herbivores whenever they're hungry. So yeah, I think that's kind of like the main or overarching theme of this show, and that's something that's coming back time after time. And yeah, so they're really showing like the animals' traits, sometimes in a bit more detail than in other times. Like for example, some animals just distinguish between herbivores and carnivores. But then in the case of the rabbits, we had that Cruella de Vil rabbit, who was black and white. When she was talking to Haru, she was like, I'm a much more special type of rabbit, I'm an endangered species. So even within the same animals kind, even in the same type of animal, like there's this discrimination between different types of species. So there are different levels of discrimination within this show. And in the case of Lewis, it was again a little bit different. He was really like generalizing animal kinds, and he made a lot of conclusions based on the type of animal he was talking to. Like, oh yeah, you're acting like this, and that must be because you're this type of species, like when he was talking to that goat, I think his name was Zoe, he was like, do goats only know how to eat paper, he's just really overgeneralizing everything. And not only when he was talking to the goat, also when he was talking to the wolf, he was like, do all wolves have bad manners? He's just putting people into categories, and we all know these kinds of people. They're also in humans, they're like, oh yeah, he's acting like this because he's from that country, or she's behaving like this because, she's from that city. So I think that is also what my brother meant with this story is so much deeper than may seem, because you can really connect it to the human world as well. And that's why at some point I really thought like, wow, I'm just really watching to a high school drama series. Especially when the rabbit and those two cat types were talking to Haru, about that incident with her boyfriend and that kind of stuff. I was like, wow, it could be like the same script from a normal like high school drama movie you could watch on Netflix, but here it's just with animals. So I thought that was really interesting. And yeah, it also really showcased what kind of character Haru is. She really expressed that she's just being used by all these like male animals, they just feel or have the instinct of wanting to protect her because of the way she looks. She's that vulnerable little rabbit, and that's why all these guys are just trying to protect her, but then it doesn't seem like she's that kind of person. So that's why they toss her aside after that. She's already used to being used like that by other animals. And that's why in the end of the episode, she instantly noticed that, oh, this is the moment in which she will get attacked again. But she just accepted it, like it happened already countless of times to her, so why why would it be different this time? So she did run away, or she tried to run away. I think that's also part of her instinct, I guess. But then in the end, he hugged her instead of really attacking her. So yeah, I also think there's gonna be like romance between those two, which will make the show really interesting. And also because I really, really like the characters already. The wolf, I can't believe I forgot his name already because he has quite a unique name. But I love him, just the way he, he's really calm and collected, but then his reflexes are really good. But he doesn't really act like other carnivores. He really gets along with herbivores as well, and he doesn't really discriminate against them like all the other characters do. So I really like that character, and I'm really excited to see more from him. I really want to get to know him a lot better. And yeah, like I just said, I was also really impressed by the animation, especially in the beginning when Tem was attacked. We just saw the lining and only the blood stood out. And like I heard, the CGI is really good. It doesn't bother me at all, and really suits the show. That whole high school drama feeling. I think with these CGI included, I think it really accentuates the show quite well. So I'm really excited and really look forward to watch the next episode. So that was my reaction to episode 1 of Beastars. If you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, please check out my channel. And thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.